Good evening. We're living in historic times. Events that are happening now are not going to just shape today, tomorrow, but the entire future. Every one of us senses it. Whether it's events in the different countries around the world, leaderships in crisis, but especially, which is close to our hearts, the Middle East, Israel, the Jewish people. So as chairman of the Algemeiner, I feel especially honored that we are part of making history. Because it's times like this that define who's standing up for moral clarity amidst all the confusion, for values that we all cherish, that are the foundations and the basis of all civilization. That's the time we're in. Literally every day, different breaking news, the uncertainties. Nothing surprises us. So I'd like to share with you all that you are all part of this history. They say there are three types of people: people who make things happen, people who watch things happen, and people who ask what happened. All of you right here and the Algemeiner are people who make things happen. We don't just stand at the sidelines and react, but proactive. This is the time. You know, people talk about the Holocaust. Where was the world? People were silent. So every aspect of this evening is honoring people who are not silent. Men and women of courage who will make their mark and are making their mark. So I salute, firstly, our wonderful team at the Algemeiner. Let's give them a big hand. The editorial team, because today's media war with the media meltdown is as critical as the military war. Our honorees that we will soon recognize, each one of them another man or woman of courage. I want to make special mention of one of our longtime supporters, Rose Moskowitz, just passed away. Family has always been represented here. And I also want to make mention of another person who was always here, Joe and Debbie Aronow. This does not in any way preclude all the others, or those that are here, those that are not here physically, that are so much part of this success. So it's not just another gala, another event. It's actually about changing the world. Now, as the Jewish people are here thousands of years, there's a reason, because we were always proactive. And we pledge tonight, reaffirm our commitment to not be onlookers, but to make things happen. So thank you all for being here. Tremendous, tremendous honor. And may tonight's gala have its perpetual impact on each of us and on our respective spheres of influence, wherever that may be. Thank you. And with that, I have the distinct honor to introduce our first honoree, a man that goes back with me quite a while. We just met outside, and we all had to do was smile, and we never felt disconnected. You may know him as Matis or Matisyahu, the reggae star. I met him years ago when he was preparing his album on youth, and he wanted to talk to me about the revolution and the revolutionary spirit of young people. But I remember the meticulous interest that he really wanted to research it, not just sing a song. And it left an impression on me that there was a whole soul behind this song, a whole story, a whole narrative. So he's been, as others, canceled some of his concerts and shows in this country. And instead of retreating, quite the contrary, he went to Israel, Tel Aviv, Jerusalem, did more shows, and did the most important thing of all, that the best way to fight hatred is through love and through light. We are not like them. We respond by becoming more loving and more illuminating. So please, let's give a big hand to Matisyahu and the courage he's shown as an example for all of us. And the lesson, of course, that each of us should stand up in our own particular circle. Stand up for what is right. Do not be silent. Don't be on the sidelines. Whatever the intentions are, especially in the world of Hollywood and music, to know this is a time in history. So thank you, Matisyahu, for showing that courage, my dear friend.